Welcome, and welcome to our 20th episode, our New Year special, our second round of the playoff special. And I'm pretty sure I'm rambling at this point.
No,
Oh, well. We have two said
we have
yes.
two guests
We
today.
have two guests, potentially a third.
Happy New Year Day special.
Happy New Year Day.
Whatever.
Yes.
Jared Miller, Doug Miller.
Doug Miller are here today for the second round of the playoffs.
What city y'all from? Don't say that.
Yeah. We thought we'd bring some sanity to this place.
No, that's right.
Oh, that would know.
Shout out to Super King, Bam Sucker,
Yes.
There you go.
Don't know what he's talking about, but
wrestling.
how? Or is this in promotion of the new show?
I mean,
Somewhat.
we can.
Yes.
Crimson Mask coming soon.
Yes, we have a second show coming that I will be executive producing
Yes.
while these two are going to be on.
Ah! You made it sound like we're just lower than low there, bro.
Yeah.
These will be the stars
We're
of
the
the
top
show.
of the show. Number one.
He's the producer. We're the schmucks.
Rubbing the joint.
Yeah.
But we are so glad y'all are here watching, and we are ready to get this ball started. We had a big week of college.
Which way is the ball rolling? Uphill or downhill?
Well, it depends on which team you're talking about.
Just remember where shit goes.
Talking about Colorado is probably going uphill.
No, Colorado's just going the same direction we are,
All that.
and more.
All
But
that.
we begin with the Hawaii Bowl.
We're beginning with the Hawaii Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes, as
How much time you want to give to that?
do you want to just do the rundown? Or
South Florida,
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about
41-39.
that. Oh, yeah. Tampa. Let's go.
No, that's Hawaii.
Huh?
Oh,
That's
South
Hawaii.
Florida.
South Florida.
Tampa, Florida, baby.
Yes, you're right. My bad. I'm
That was
sorry.
actually a pretty good game. Like,
It
what,
was.
5 overtimes?
No,
No, that was not the 5 overtime one. Oh, it was the 5 overtime
Oh,
one.
my God. You're so
See.
Let me turn this on.
There was 6, wasn't it? There was one that was 6.
That was good.
Toledo with 6.
Oh, was it?
Detroit.
I can say that
Toledo got the
was
win in that
going to a
one.
tech game.
Toledo.
There's, hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Hey, yeah. Go ECU.
Yes.
We'll get there in a minute.
Okay, we'll get there soon.
Yeah.
Minute.
Pitt and Toledo, the 6th overtime game. Toledo come away with a 48-46 win.
Wow.
That was an interesting one. I watched the overtimes of that one, and I thought, with this new
Wait,
overtime,
What's that?
with this new overtime rule, the 2-point conversion plays, you never can tell when the game's actually going to end.
No, but I wish they wouldn't call it overtime.
That's why
I
they
wish they'd call it like plays.
That's how they should. That's why they should
2-point
get rid of it.
plays.
Do y'all like the new overtime rule?
Yeah,
or no?
they should get rid of it. They should do the way the NFL does.
Well, if you're going to call it's not really overtime. It's just another play.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's
maybe
also valid.
rename what it is. It's not fair to break a record if you don't really play in a full overtime.
Right.
That is a valid point.
That record, I agree with you.
I would do 15 minutes. Each team gets the ball. Start at the 50.
The 50.
Yeah, the 50.
I was at the 35.
I would start at the 50. Okay, they get a field goal. Next team gets a field goal. Fine. If they both get field goals, they next one scores.
You want to have a tie?
No ties.
Okay.
15 minutes. If they don't, I mean, as much as they score in college football,
Yeah,
in
they
15
were
minutes, that's nothing.
But would you go to the NFL rule of the?
I think college should go to NFL rules. Period. All of them.
Except for
Because
overtime.
no, I think period all of it because
You can't win in NFL.
you're well, except for the no ties. But I'm
No
just saying
ties.
because NFL is you're playing college football to do what?
Exactly.
Play.
In the NFL.
Exactly.
All right.
That's why I think they should do it.
Then the Rate Bowl.
The what?
The Rate Bowl.
Oh, rape.
Yeah.
Like
Rutgers.
he does
E.
the
Is that a
restaurant.
41 or a 44?
E.
You wrote it. 44 to
Who wrote the top?
44 to 41.
44.
Like who does the rape bowl?
41 Kansas State with a big win.
That's sponsored by Puddin' Pop.
Avery Johnson,
Bill Cosby.
the quarterback, not the
Oh.
point guard.
Who?
That was the one in
Avery
Arizona.
Johnson, not the point guard. For Kansas State.
The Kansas State quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Another team, I think, eventually, when we get to picking the schedule for next year, Kansas State is one of my teams I'm looking at to bounce forward a little bit because he's coming back. Avery's already announced he's coming back.
It's one of his 500 teams he cheers for.
That prediction for next year.
There you go. Kansas State. Flip flop.
Go champion. Then the Venture Bowl, whatever that
You
is,
gotta tell me teams.
38,
Arkansas
31.
fortunately won against Bowling Green. I can't stand Arkansas.
Oh, but how about that fake punt?
Yes, that wasn't done by the punter.
I know,
That
that's,
was
Oh,
that
Did you
was,
hear about this?
I did not.
So Arkansas Bowling Green ran a
I
fake
think I
punt
was, well,
with their third string quarterback
That
in.
man,
and they wouldn't even pay
look at
attention.
them biceps in that book. God, let's go.
that man threw that
Yes, he
ball.
did.
Yeah, that was a dart.
It was
His
a
throw?
dime
That's one of the best throws I've seen
in years.
by any quarterback. I think that's been the best play of the bowl so far, except for that 86-yard
Run by ECU.
run by ECU.
Yeah. And that's
Sure,
the
we're the
crazy
fight.
thing
What
about
I'm getting there.
it. So we-
Then we have Oklahoma and Navy Armed Forces Bowl. The Navy got the win.
Yes, sir.
By one.
I was out watching that.
That's the nation. I will admit, I fell asleep during that game.
You fell asleep? How dare you fall asleep during a bowl
I
game?
got something for you. I haven't watched one down of any college football
Much this year.
Did you watch the
Well, I didn't watch much
did you
NBA,
watch
so.
the Ashley Furniture Warehouse Bowl?
Florida
Here's
State
the
gets
bowl.
against
It's
Ohio
the
State.
Was the Navy?
Ashley Furniture sit your ass at home. Bowl.
Florida State, Kent State,
No, Florida State.
was-
Oh well, that's true too. Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State. I knew it was a K.
The Birmingham Bowl, Georgia Tech and Vandy. Vandy got a big win in a bowl game.
that ball.
Crazy.
Yeah. I thought Georgia Tech, I think Georgia Tech might have, well,
The
they had a
weather
lot
there
of transfers.
was the weather there was a mess. I heard.
I think Georgia Tech had a couple more transfers out
Yeah,
already than Vandy. So they probably more, Vandy probably had their complete team.
yeah.
I like bowls, but they don't really mean anything anymore.
No, they don't.
People say,
Well,
I don't,
not if it's not the playoff.
right?
Playoff.
Playoff.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's
And
see.
Texas Tech and Arkansas State, Arkansas, the Razorbacks in the Liberty Bowl, which is finally actually named the original name for the bowl. Unbelievable. Shocker.
I know.
And
And it's in Memphis.
the Razorbacks take it 39-26.
The fighting Jerry Joneses.
Another team.
Yes.
Y'all want to make fun of this, but another team that might springboard to next year with a bowl win.
I can actually see that.
Are you sure?
I can actually see that. I can also see that.
That's the only thing that's the only point about watching the bowl games is to me is to see how they do. And a lot of times the practices, extra practices and the bowl win get you bouncing to next year.
Well,
Especially with transfers.
With the transfers, you don't know what you're gonna see till next year.
Exactly.
Well, it might help you with the
It
transfer
sucks.
portal in the spring.
I like the transfer portal, but I don't like.
I don't like the December portal.
We're going to like it this year, I believe, Doug, because we're going to have a team.
We're losing a lot of people though.
Now,
We said this
but
last
there
year.
are more quality players coming in than last year.
Yeah, we did say this last year though, so we'll see.
Holiday Bowl.
GG.
But all I gotta say, I'm gonna say like I was on last time. If we don't do at least the bowl next year, Norvell gotta go.
Wow.
I
Sorry.
think Norvell's gonna go if it's not the ACC title.
The Syracuse Orange, whatever they're called,
Yeah.
52-35 over Washington State Cougars.
What a game.
I mean,
Still like a basketball.
I think Syracuse, if they got McCoy back, would have a shot next year in the ACC.
Nope, it is.
But it might be his last year.
I think he'll go.
I mean, this is the best year he's had. He sucked at Ohio State, really.
Cool.
McCord,
McCord.
McCord.
Oh, McCord. I heard McCoy.
I wish he had another year. No, I don't care anyway, but for Syracuse, they probably wish he had another year. Now they got to find another quarterback.
Hope
Absolutely.
they find a shitty one because we gotta play them.
We do?
I think so. They're in the ACC.
Yeah. The Las Vegas Bowl, the Trojans against the Aggies.
That actually, this is a mere coincidence. USC's season and the season started and ended the exact same way, scoring with 8 seconds left to win in Las Vegas versus an SEC team.
But we're not going to talk about what happened between that time.
No.
And the Aggies have fallen off the bandwagon in the last 3 or 4 weeks or games.
No, you just got off the bandwagon.
They've lost 4 games in a row or whatever it is now, right?
I think so, yeah.
At least 3. They lost to Texas and the one before that, I think it was South Carolina got
3 in a
in
row. No, it's Auburn.
Auburn.
That was the one I was watching at the Rose Bowl before our game started.
Well, the one was against New Mexico State that they won. So
Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
I think
wasn't much
we
of
might
anything.
actually be able to beat New Mexico
You
State.
can beat them. And a fun game from Boston, Massachusetts, in the Fenway Park. The Tar Heels got manhandled. And UConn is another team that ended up 9-4, probably the best team they've had in how many years?
They said they were good.
I call this the irony ball.
Right.
Jim Moore Jr.
is you had two basketball schools playing a football game
In
in
the
a
baseball,
baseball
that
stadium.
was great.
So, what's up? You guys keep talking.
Was
What's
that?
up?
In the Pinstripe Bowl, we got to take a break here. My buddy's got to take a break.
No, we're good. We're good.
The Pinstripe Bowl,
That's also at a baseball
Boston
stadium.
College.
That was also
Yankees.
yeah.
Okay.
Yankee Stadium. Again, Boston College loses to Nebraska, 20-15.
A Boston team losing to in New York in the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Y'all done squash that, thank God. But
Still one of the best rivalries in sports.
oh yeah, definitely.
It's not close.
And then the Mexico Bowl, TCU handles Louisiana Lafayette 39-3.
Lafayette.
The Raging Cajuns.
Lafayette.
Why do they still got UL on here?
University of Louisiana.
Yeah, but didn't they knock it down to this Louisiana?
But
I thought it was.
it's
I thought one was
fine.
Lafayette and one was Monroe. I think the one
There is
is
Monroe.
But the flagship school, the University of Louisiana, is in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Oh,
Okay. The Pop-Tart Bowl. You know any Pop-Tarts?
yeah.
I'm sure
Somebody who eats a
this is
Pop-Tart.
the fun list.
Bill, Iowa State.
Iowa State beats
Correct.
Miami, but that's because Cam Ward took the second half off,
Right.
which
Screw,
did save me $10.
screw the tropical depressions.
So what do y'all think, though, about Cam Ward sitting out the second half of this game?
I wonder if they knew he was going to sit. That's why I want to know. Did he know he's going to sit out? Did the coach know he's going to sit out at halftime?
I don't think so.
He,
Well,
they released it today that he kind of knew that it was going to happen.
Oh,
But
Was he
I
sick?
still don't think that's a good look. To
No,
be
he was-
brutally honest.
he
that's
wanted to
not the
break-
last time or the first time that happens. So
Oh, but I mean,
He wanted to break the record.
my thing, well, that
Yeah.
too, but I think if you're gonna sit out the bowl game, sit out the entire bowl game.
he become the all-time yardage leader in college football,
Well,
right?
I thought it was TDs.
It was TDs.
That's it.
It was
So
TDs.
basically, stat padding for himself, not for his team.
Yeah,
Right,
so that
that's
makes him look like a
That's
double,
right.
double ding,
Right.
double ding.
The only what do you expect is a transfer portal kid. So.
But I mean, I just,
He almost came to us.
Yeah. So
Screw Miami.
when it
it's big.
comes,
Well, he might have did that to us.
do you think,
True.
let me ask you this, if you're an NFL GM, would that help or hurt his draft?
Go Cobras. We're going to get to that down the
Yeah,
road.
we're gonna talk about the Cobras a lot within the next
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think it might hurt him a
Months.
little
We'd
bit.
like to get Brandon DeGron on the show.
like to.
And maybe
I
even
wish we
what's it
could bring
called?
people on that aren't like here. You can just do
I mean, we probably
like
can.
Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, record a Zoom meeting, yeah, that's
And then the Arizona Bowl. Exciting.
Snoop Dogg's
Oh.
ball.
Yes, forgot. Miami of Ohio were out Colorado State. I think we both picked Colorado State last week. We were wrong.
We were both wrong, and I
43-17.
went Colorado
Who was
State.
it? Who they beat?
Colorado State.
They beat Miami.
Who won it?
Miami, Ohio.
Miami of Ohio, the Fighting Redhawks.
And then the other game we want to get to,
The
kind
Fighting
of
Roethlisbergers.
one of our other favorite games, Military Bowl. ECU beat State 26-21, and they had a fight.
Before we get
Fight.
going, before we get going, I want to say, I watched the last 2 minutes of that game. That is
Okay.
about the most unhinged, unholy 2 minutes of college football I've ever watched. Because it starts on a 3rd and 8,
Yeah.
where State has the ball. State's quarterback scrambles, fumbles it. ECU scoops and scores. But
Yes.
they originally called him down by contact.
Which is
but
not right.
He was not down by contact. And then they tried to come back with this whole, no, we actually were going to call forward progress.
Yeah.
Whistle never blows.
See, that's why they should go to NFL rules.
And not only that,
Yeah.
but then State has to punt. And then they have that nice
86 yards.
87-yard return, could run. But if you look on the sidelines of ECU, you see the ECU coach doing this to the running back, like go down.
Which I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the NFL.
Yeah, but no, he was like demanding the player go down.
Oh,
Just says clock.
Wow.
well,
This man has good eyes.
But
that's about it.
they also said it
That's why
on
we
clock
pay him
count.
the big bucks.
But then on the kickoff, ECU squibs it. And State fumbles it, but gets it back.
And then
And then State starts driving and throws an interception at like the 40 of ECU.
Wow.
And then they run a play. And then the fight breaks out.
Right.
Where 3 players from ECU got thrown out and 5 from state.
Which doesn't really matter in no more games, but
Right.
my point is why my issue is why is the refs in the middle of this stuff? Get them out of there. I mean, they don't even have. What are you going to stop 300 kids from fighting? Really?
Well, I mean,
No, you're right.
isn't that their job though, to an extent?
Yeah,
Not
but
really.
That many though?
I'm telling
You
you.
think I'm looking at this? No.
Guess where I'll be? Down there is somewhere.
If I see
There's called a review. You can look at the instant replay and tell who's off the bench and all that kind of stuff.
if I see
You do not
people
need
that
to
are
do
bigger
yourself.
than me, and I'm a big dude. If I see people that are bigger than me fighting, I
Get
ain't
out of the way.
I'm getting the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you get hurt?
Well,
If you did get hurt,
actually, I was gonna say, yeah,
so does
there
I.
was actually talk of them just calling the game right there.
They should start doing that.
Oh, and here's
It's ridiculous.
the kicker. Here's the big kicker. They'll play again. week
First game.
1
I heard
in
that on
Raleigh.
the broadcast,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good TV.
which we won't watch. But
Good watch that.
the only person I'll be watching is that lady right there.
Michelle Holman.
Yeah. Then we
I
had
have a lot of NC State fans, so yeah.
I
I'll be
do
watching.
too, but Duke can salvage to try and go.
Yeah. The ACC is terrible in the bowl, by the way.
They're actually like winless against
1 and 9.
the spread. No, they're winless
Against
against
the spread, but 100 raw.
Wow.
The Alamo Bowl, BYU got smashed Colorado
Good.
big, 36-14, and
Good.
Shadur Sanders and Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter can come back next year in a certain situation. Maybe he'll get everything he wants. But
No, he's not coming back.
well,
No,
he
he's-
said he might.
No.
They just gotta worry about what he has to worry about is what side of the ball he's gonna play.
I think he wants to play both.
I think he's gonna play
And if
receiver.
he don't,
I mean,
he'll come
sorry,
back.
switch that around, corner.
Nah,
He should play, I think he should play receiver, honestly.
nah, he's all but come out at this point, I've heard.
Gay?
He might be. And
Okay.
then the Independence Bowl, Army beats Louisiana Tech, and
Yeah.
because they took Marshall's spot, so which Marshall probably might have ended up winning that game, maybe. But Army's a pretty good team, 27-6.
They were undefeated almost the season. weren't they?
Almost all the season they lost to Notre Dame, and they lost the championship game, rivalry game to Navy.
So, and
In
we
the
have
Navy.
one game currently in progress
Oh,
with 2 minutes to go. Missouri is beating Iowa 27-24.
and Iowa might get Malik Murray next year.
Ooh.
Look at what?
Malik Murray from Duke. And Texas.
Oh, no, Malik Murphy's going to Oregon State.
I've heard he's not committed all the way.
Oh, I've heard it's committed all the way, like the school announced.
Why would you leave anywhere and go to Oregon State?
Do you even know where Oregon State is?
Yeah.
It's on Oregon.
I forgot the name of the city though.
It's the,
Corvallis.
it's
Yeah,
the,
It's like halfway between Eugene and Portland.
it's the stepchild of Oregon.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't even go that
I saw it in the beginning of the Missouri game. It was like, I think Missouri scored, and then they kicked it off, and then
Iowa.
Iowa
Yes.
returned it, and scored.
Yes,
It was like back to
that
back.
is correct. That is correct. The man here is correct.
Correct him, Mundo.
There was a touchdown by Missouri with 2:12 to go in the first quarter, and then with 1:59, Iowa returned it for a touchdown. Yes, that is correct.
13 seconds.
All right, let's start doing the playoffs. Playoffs!
Finals.
Let's see. We got 4 games to
4 big games.
break
One
down.
Tuesday and 3 Wednesday.
Yep. We're going to start off with the one Tuesday night and
Yeah.
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
We're going to go around the room and have we got our scores.
Predictions? Okay.
Boise State, Penn State, I had originally, because I know I picked Boise originally, but I just don't think one-dimensional teams can beat Penn State on that defense.
You're right.
The defense is Penn State showed they dominated SMU,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this week they will not dominate. I think Boise State will move the ball
Oh, yeah.
because what's his name is Jed
Yeah.
is very good.
Yeah.
He'll be a number 1 pick for some player, some team in the draft.
Should have won. I didn't.
Yep. I'm gonna go Boise State 14, Penn State 21. Go ahead, Jared.
I'm gonna say it's high scoring. I know you said defense.
14.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 35-21 Penn State.
Okay. I can see a turnover. I can see Boise State turning the ball over in a pick 6 or
I got
Yeah,
bad
like
time.
they
Yeah.
did against SMU.
yeah, right.
I got
All right, Doug.
a bad time. What's our guy saying? Not so fast, my friends. I'm gonna take the upset.
Boise State?
I think Boise State's gonna beat them
I originally said that.
27-24.
By 3.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because Genty's gonna go crazy to make people realize that it should have been his Heisman.
I mean,
Like that.
that's why I say I still think he will have yards.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop him completely, but one-dimensional teams is just so. The quarterback is not. What does he have to do all year? He's going to have to throw the ball this game.
I think you will. Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's just that's a
That's
a hard pick. No, I
Yeah.
you guys are forgetting one thing. Who's Penn State's coach?
James Franklin.
Who got it?
Who can't coach the big game?
He just won a big game. You can't say that no more.
Who's SMU?
That's what I'm saying. It's still a
What's
playoff
this
game.
from you? That's not a big game.
We lost
It's a
SMU.
playoff game.
But Boise State's a big game though.
Yes.
It is.
It's a neutral site bowl game.
Okay.
That was at Happy Valley.
And it's mostly, if you think about it, Boise State's gonna probably have probably more fans because it's Idaho and Pennsylvania. Isn't Idaho that far from Arizona?
But you have to do all the retirees. All the retirees.
They'll be there. That place will be packed out.
I think it'll be back down. I think it'll be 50-50. It'll come down to Genty. I think Genty has the possibility for a great game. Will Penn State stop them? I don't know.
Well, how good's Penn State's run defense?
They're going to load the box.
They're definitely gonna.
8
Over
people in the
top.
box.
They're gonna load the box, throw it over the middle, over top, or something.
That's why I think Boise State's quarterback's gonna surprise some people this game.
I think so too. Let's see. Run defense is. Well, they're giving up 100 yards a game.
Over 100 yards a game.
Yeah, 100.3.
Right.
It'll be.
It'll be double that.
Yeah.
Not saying all Genty, but it'll be 200 a game.
I think it'll be Boise.
And I think Boise State will slow it down with the run.
I'm going
Shoot the clock.
35-27.
Then the Peach Bowl, Arizona State and Texas. I'm sticking with Texas. I
I'm
think
going.
the Longhorns are a SEC team.
It's gonna be close.
Arizona State is not quite as talented as Texas, and I think they got in because of their conference is not as good as the SEC or the Big Ten. And then same thing with the ACC, maybe. Unless you had Florida State at the top of their game or Clemson at the top of their game, that's a different scenario altogether. But I've got Texas winning by 2 touchdowns, 35-21.
That's not
What you got,
bad.
Aaron?
I'm gonna take Texas as well. I haven't really seen much of Arizona State, but
They're talented.
I mean, they're a talented bunch. Scatterbell's pretty good. mean,
I wanna
I'd
say
Gatto, I like him.
Yeah, he's very
Just
good.
because of his name.
Texas
They
by
do a transfer.
Texas by 3. I'm gonna say
Ooh, tight one.
28-25.
All right, Douglas.
I'm gonna say 24-21. No. 24-17.
You're giving Texas, Arizona State defense some credit.
Yeah.
All right,
Texas has had one good offensive game in the last 5.
well,
My question is this: what Quinn Ewers shows up?
I think a good one will.
But what if Quinn shows up, doesn't do well, and they put Arch in?
I mean, it's always a thought. He's always there.
Gonna be nerves.
Because you got to remember, Arizona State's prepping for Quinn, and then
Yes.
Arch is Arch is your next. Not just because I like him.
He's the one waiting.
Arch is your next big quarterback in college and NFL. I'm sorry.
Well,
Could be.
I don't see any of the quarterbacks this year they'll be all right, but I don't see them being franchise.
I gotta say, I could see an upset here, based on if Quinn plays poorly or not.
I can see that.
He has
But I also see a scenario like you just said, where, they put Arch in, and Arch just lights it up.
Well, they have a playbook for just for Arch that they.
Exactly.
I've listened to Texas a lot this year when I'm driving delivering pizzas.
Exactly.
So
I think it will still be Texas, but it'll be a lot closer than I think a lot of us have it.
yeah,
So you would take the spread. You would, because it's 13.
No, I think it's gonna be closer than 13. None of us have him covering the spread.
Well,
he does.
I do.
my
14.
father does.
Then we go to the
Who says
Rose
score?
Bowl.
Oh, I never said
Well,
score. Give me 35, 33.
Woo, that's an odd score.
Yeah.
Then in the Rose Bowl, we got Oregon and Ohio State, a Big Ten matchup for the right to go to the semifinals. And I'm sticking with the quack quack Oregon Ducks. I got them winning.
Oregon Buccaneers, baby.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the similar score to the first game, probably 35-31 Ducks. I think Gabriel is going to be a little too much for the Ohio State defense, but I do think Will Howard has finally figured out a little momentum after that first game, and the Oregon's defense is not a shutdown defense, so I'm going to go with the Ducks, still getting away with the win, 35-31. Moving on to the semifinals.
All right, I'm going OSU.
Ooh.
I'm going.
Like you.
The upset.
I'm going.
Upset
OSU.
alert.
I got them 24-14. OSU.
Only 14 for Oregon?
Have you
I'm
lost
gonna
your
say
If they only score 14 points, that would be a shocker.
Well,
There would be Nostradamus.
And Oregon, big time. Ooh.
I got
They never know, but
I got Oregon 30-28. Close game. And a lot of that is garbage at the end.
Gentlemen,
start your engines. Oh, sorry.
well,
That's coming.
That's coming.
Well,
And so it's gonna be lights out. It's more important. It's gonna be lights out. So
Yeah.
that's the F1 ball.
Oh, well,
Lights out.
the Clash, the Clash is at Bowman Gray this year.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
William, did you say you're gonna buy us tickets to that?
I never said.
I think you did. I heard you say that.
I heard you.
I heard it too.
I'll look into it.
Oh Lord.
More importantly, I was just there at the Rose Bowl, looking at all the mystique.
Damn, I got right.
All the
mystique.
women. I mean,
No,
sorry.
No.
Gotta watch some of them are women.
Hey, that was me.
It's LA, baby.
It's LA. It is. I also am still very, very, very bitter about what happened in Columbus.
I know you are.
You saw my look. You
Better
saw
cry.
my look. I was about ready to cry.
Better cry right now.
No, what was it?
It's gonna cry or cry.
Okay.
Both.
So, so
But
What's up, William?
William
McLean.
Will the thrill.
give me the ducks. Give me my favorite meal. All right.
Okay.
You like duck more than anything else?
That should be good. Have y'all had that?
Yeah.
I'm about ready to say something about
100%.
that.
I think the ducks take them to the woodshed.
Mm.
31-10.
wow.
You're upset, aren't you?
Place a bet on that.
Hard feelings.
No, I'm not placing a bet on it.
I don't think it'll do that.
And then the game, I think probably be the best game, I don't know why, of the night, Notre Dame and Georgia from the Sugar Bowl. And this is where I go with the upset, because I don't think Gunnar Stockton is ready for the Notre Dame defense. And I got Notre Dame. That might be my first FanDuel pick, too, that game.
I think
I think you won some money with that game.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jerry. What you got?
I am still
What'd you
very much
score?
heartbroken. Thank you.
What did you say?
I am still very much heartbroken.
I can tell.
It's going to take me a while. I don't think these guys spelled after Florida State lost a bunch.
Hey,
Well, we're over that now. We're on to next year, dog.
But hey, we've won the championship in the last little bit, so it's been a minute for Tennessee.
98.
Right? Against us, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder, Doug.
Hey, we were there though. We had a chance to win.
We were there. I got Georgia, Notre Dame. I got Notre Dame winning in a low-scoring knockdown drag-out fight, 17-14 Irish.
all right.
Jared?
I'm gonna take Georgia 21-17.
Which one? 21? What?
21-17 Georgia.
The Dogs.
Woof, woof,
We're
woof.
spelling that
This one's
D-O-G.
tough because of Timmy not playing.
Oh, he's not
Ah!
Yeah, no, he's out for the rest of the season. That Gunner Stockton kid's
Yeah,
I'm still
What was
taking
your score, by the way? I put it in the wrong spot.
17-14 Irish.
But I think that Connor Stockton's is able to now run with the first team defense or offense, pardon me, for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
So that maybe he might have a little bit. And he didn't play bad against
No,
who was it against?
Texas.
Texas.
He did good.
Yeah,
They
he
weren't
looked
that
good.
bad, but so I'm gonna take Georgia 20, Notre Dame 17.
That's not a bad pick.
Go ahead, William.
What did you do? 21-17?
It's-
I did 21-17.
Well, I still have questions with Gunnar Stockton. I haven't seen enough tape of him.
Right. Nobody has.
Nobody has, so that means he's good.
Definitely.
Well, it's on the internet.
That's why he's hard. That's why he's hard. You don't know what you're gonna get. That's
Well,
why
that's
he's
I
tough.
don't know what you're gonna get, but he has had reps with the first team now.
Yeah.
But I still think here come the Irish
This is the one you're gonna sing.
of Notre
That's what I guess.
Dame. I think it's thank you. I think it's gonna be the Irish. I think the boys get it done. I think
Your boys?
I think the boys
Oh.
get it done.
Thought he jumped ship already.
31 or 35-17.
35-17.
They're gonna score 35 on Georgia.
Good God.
Yes.
That would be like him saying, well, y'all too, look, Jared and we'll see if anybody built a dominance with Jared between Jared and William this week.
My question
On
is,
the
how did they
scores.
score against Northern Illinois?
That's in the past.
Okay.
I've been watching
Just
this.
say it will go.
Riley Leonard is a good
I
quarterback.
will say this.
So,
I
he's
have
not
been
bad.
watching. I have been watching. Here comes the Irish on
How many times in a row?
just once.
Oh.
While I work out
Okay.
in the mornings.
So what that'll mean is the winter Texas and the winter Texas, Arizona State, Arizona, and then Oregon and Ohio State play next week, and then Georgia, Notre Dame, Boise State, and Penn State will meet next week. Looking forward to seeing who plays in the semifinal. Well, not next week; it'll be January 10th.
Something like that.
Yeah, and it's not on a good night. I think Thursday and Friday, not college football nights.
Why? Why?
Should be on
why-
Saturday.
Why not have them on Saturday?
They won't do it on Sunday.
Two
because it's
games.
football.
Or
NFL.
I understand this one because it's a tradition.
I would do
Rose Bowl, Iron
Saturday
Bowl.
and Monday since there's no more Monday Night Football is over after
That's why
tonight.
he won't. Yeah.
There's no more Monday Night Football after tonight.
Well, with that
Very
being
sad.
said, I think the national champion will be the winner of the Penn State. I mean, not the Penn State, the Ohio State Oregon game.
100%.
Will be the national champion. But I think the only team that I can see legitimately winning the title, Notre Dame.
You're picking Notre Dame to win the title now?
Have I lost my mind?
A little.
Well, I'm still got
All I
Oregon
know is
winning it.
whatever you're smoking, you need to share it,
I
sir.
picked.
But I think always.
I picked Penn
Honestly,
State over.
Well,
They-
Listen, I don't think it's gonna be Oregon State. I'm sorry, Ohio State or Oregon who wins the championship. I'm still pulling for Texas. I think Texas is gonna win all that.
I can
who'll
see
be the
that.
quarterback when they win it?
Arch.
Ain't gonna change quarterback?
I think Hewers is gonna get hurt.
Ooh.
I hate to put that on somebody, but
What
Yeah.
the heck? Okay.
All right. There's our predictions for the big playoff games. Now move on to the bowl games coming. There's some pretty good bowl games this week, as it is.
damn, there's more.
Well,
Unfortunately, yes.
these guys are kind of meaningful.
I'm starting to see what
Halfway.
First,
we
we
have-
start with the Reliant West Bowl.
Yes. Michigan and Alabama.
That's
That-
tonight or
No,
tomorrow.
that's tomorrow.
That is
I
the
think it starts
old.
tomorrow,
That
really.
is the old Outback Bowl.
The old
Is
Outback
it?
Bowl, yes, correct. That's the one LSU played Wisconsin in last year.
I got a feeling Michigan's ready to get to next year.
One of the biggest plays in history happened at the Outback Bowl.
Are we
Can you
talking
name it?
about Jadavian Clowney?
Yes, sir.
Knocking the heck out of that guy.
Yeah.
Was it the one where it's after?
Well, I thought it was Greg Reed knocking the crap out of the old Lattimore for South Carolina. Oh, that was the Peach Bowl. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those people.
Laid a smackdown on him.
I actually was talking to Dad about this earlier, about this one. And I think it'll come down to what Alabama team shows up. Is it the Alabama
yeah.
team that's pissed that they didn't get in the playoff and want to prove something? Or is it an Alabama team that's like, well, why are we here? Who cares?
I'm saying Alabama wins because Michigan is just ready for next year.
Yeah, I
White Thunder wins.
agree. But I do not think it'll be as exciting as last year's Rose Bowl.
Michigan's
No,
Super
no.
Bowl was last week. Or-
Oh, yes, Ohio State, yeah, for this year.
So I-
Right.
I
Well,
was
they're
thinking
getting the best
about-
quarterback in the land. So they're ready for next year.
Yeah, so no.
They'll be back in the playoff lot.
Seminole just got somebody that was elected high school player of the year
Yeah.
in California.
We got some talent coming in.
Let's-
We're gonna get it fixed, dog.
Let's see, Alabama, Michigan.
I got Alabama 35-14.
What you got?
Or those scores?
um,
We're still talking about Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say Alabama. I'm gonna say 40-10.
Dang.
Woo!
Michigan's not.
Roll Tide.
Michigan's not.
I'm gonna say I
They're
wish,
checked out.
I wish they both could freaking lose.
yes,
But
yes.
I'm gonna say 2-0 Alabama.
Okay, I like it.
It's a
The safety kick, the safety game of the week.
Safety game of the week. Be
I'm
safe.
gonna go way
Where's
under.
your safety vest?
Whatever it is, I'm going way under. Whatever it is for the for the points.
Again, like I said, it'll come down to what Alabama team shows up. Is it the Alabama team?
Yeah, but what Michigan team shows up?
I think Michigan's gonna be hungry.
Got
for
two.
an upset.
Isn't this two first-year coaches?
Yeah, but I mean,
Both their
could you
first
get
bowl
the?
games?
But could you see a Michigan team fired up after that win over Ohio State, go out and beat Alabama in back-to-back games?
So how did they play against Georgia? They won.
Alabama, yeah. But that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Michigan has a running quarterback? Alex Orgy.
No, I thought he hit the portal.
Did he hit the portal?
Did it?
So what'd you-
You got the dang computer?
While he's looking that up, we're going to move on to the Tiger Sun Bowl. Louisville against Washington. I'm going Washington. I don't know why. Go ahead. Louisville and Washington.
Yeah, I go Washington. Just screw them.
Safety Bowl. My safety bowl game of the week. 2-0. Washington.
Gotcha. Washington, Louisville. I mean, I really don't care. But
Yes, he is in the portal,
Okay.
I'll go Washington because
but he might play.
You know what though? I'm going to Louisville because ACC. That's in my
No.
You
pattern.
might say that.
I can't pick any of these teams.
Go ahead, William.
You got two now.
Give me the Cardinals. My uncle went there.
And then you're Alabama, Michigan.
And then another game that can springboard.
Give me Michigan. Grab some giggles.
What? Anyway,
What?
another game that could springboard a team to next year. I think it will, as long as Sellers returns to the Cox. South Carolina against Illinois in the Sickers Bowl, which is still the same name. I'm talking about that.
That's
And,
that's in Orlando.
I'm definitely going to South Carolina in that game.
Citrus Bowl.
35-14 over the Illini.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd take South Carolina as well. I'm not saying the score.
I'm not taking South Carolina.
So,
Columbia's a dump.
with the Cox rolling.
Williams Bryson a dump. Their parking lot is a dump. I also have an Illinois employee down the hall.
You know every year in college. Now I see why you wanted to do college. Chop on the top. Everything's college. I'm gonna go Illinois.
According to the Illini. Hail to the orange, hail to the blue, hail alma mater, your intro.
We've got our quarterback now. But I was thinking the other day, if Sellers leaves, we got to go get him.
Yeah.
That guy right there is a beast.
Only thing worries me about Castellanos. Did I say
He's
that?
small.
Yeah.
He's
What's it? So Jordan Jackson.
Hey,
He's a run first.
being small.
Well,
He's a run first
you're
quarterback.
not an athlete.
Texas Bowl.
The Maze says the same. Texas Bowl, not even a Texas team in it.
Lewis. Yeah, there is. Baylor.
Oh, Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor and LSU.
Baylor qualified.
LSU. LSU by a whole bunch.
I'm going Baylor because they have a guy quarterback named Robertson.
All right. You took Dynasty, didn't you?
Yeah. And I also will like if he goes available, I'd like to have him at Florida State.
Go Tigers.
Well, if you like the Robertsons, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's LSU, that's Louisiana. That's,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Duck Dynasty.
Bengals.
That's Duck Dynasty.
Joe Burrow, fight Joe Burrows.
Then
I'm gonna go LSU.
Go on LSU again.
506 to 12.
ooh, slam it down.
LSU.
Again, what's Matt Mussenberger, whatever it is?
Nussmeyer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you ought to see what I heard where I told him to think the kickbacks.
You hungry?
A little bit. Anyway, the Gator Bowl, Duke and Ole Miss. I definitely want him to do this one.
Here comes Duke.
Go
Screw Ole Miss.
But screw the Gators.
This
Oh.
is the Gators on your
The
business.
Gator Bowl.
Yeah.
Anything Gator.
I'm taking Ole Miss.
Gators pretty good actually.
I know.
I just want to tell you something.
I've had it.
You know who Florida plays next year
Who?
in the first game of the regular season? Can you name it?
No, it's screw the Gators. I don't pay attention until they play
Well,
Florida.
Long Island University.
Is that they have a football team?
I mean, that's why it's going down this year.
Go Long Island.
I'm telling you right now, I got a guy goes John at Kickbacks. He's where he's from, Long Island. And I'm messing with him last night because I told him they were playing Florida next year, and he like started to cry. Like, you're crying because you found out your team had a football school, your football team, your football team. I'm like, so I'll be going for Long
It's the
Island all day
team
next
versus
year.
the Gatorade. There you go. Nice
Yeah.
lead.
No, they don't.
Oh!
No, they don't.
Florida plays Long Island next year, first game. So you're telling me that ESPN's not telling the truth?
See,
Florida's not even on there. Where's Florida?
You want to let's lay a bet on this, a dollar.
Florida State, Florida. Oh, we're
And then we have the First Responder Bowl, like why he looks that up. Texas State versus North Texas. North Texas used to be the home of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kevin Nash.
Who is it? North Texas and who?
Texas State rivalry game.
Good.
Texas State, for
I
sure.
don't even know who they is.
Where did you get this information? I can't find anything.
We'll find it.
Right
Don't
there,
worry.
Florida versus. Is it in Orlando?
No,
No, it's in Gainesville.
Oh,
Next year.
probably basketball.
oh yeah.
Well, dollar bet on
Because I hate New York.
Well, dollar bet. Don't be afraid to shake it.
Yeah.
Dollar bet.
I'm not even gonna waste my breath on that one.
Yeah.
I said Texas.
I don't
State.
care. I'm going toward Texas because I love the wrestlers that used to go there.
Sure.
Minnesota, Virginia Tech, the Hokies, and the
Rats.
The Gophers.
Gophers. Yeah, I
If you
can't.
are into this room, you will call them the rats.
The
The golden.
The Gophers.
Gophers.
No, the
Just for
golden
that,
rats.
nah. I'm going Virginia Tech with all ACC.
I had a tough choice in this game.
Yeah.
I'm going Gophers because screw Franklin.
Here's the problem I have.
So please tell us your problem.
I'm from Wisconsin, so
Go for
obviously
it.
I cannot cheer for Minnesota.
Gotcha.
Can't cheer for Minnesota sport.
Okay.
But when I played baseball at Tennessee, so yes, I was a college athlete.
That's amazing. What was your
We played at Virginia Tech and lost 22-1 in Blacksburg. Haven't liked Virginia Tech since.
How many strikeouts do you have?
Are we talking me pitching or hitting?
Whatever.
Is
It's
this
like,
Quidditch or real baseball?
well, you probably had a bunch of them.
Was this Quidditch or real baseball?
This was real baseball.
Okay.
Or are you thinking cricket?
The what? Oh yeah, that's what? Jiminy? That's just
Jiminy
Quidditch.
cricket,
That's
yeah.
Quidditch.
Did you make a pick?
I'm not making a pick. Just out of pure.
Blake is
Obnoxious.
really.
That's your safety game.
That is my safety game. I'm going Virginia Tech.
The Bahama Bowl.
Blake is really impatient tonight.
Liberty in Buffalo.
Go Liberty.
Buffalo!
Always going Liberty.
Go Liberty.
Buffalo!
The
Christian.
Flames.
Buffalo! I don't even know what Buffalo is.
Do we care about the
It's in Buffalo.
1AA championship?
Bulls. 1AA.
North Dakota State and Montana State. I'm going North Dakota State because they win every one of them anyways.
Shout out to Ryan Berg Seth, as we used to call Berg shit back in the day. I'm going North Dakota State.
Go Trey Lance's brother.
Nah.
Think we've got all the college football.
I'm going with Montana State. Bring it home, Bobcats.
I forgot you liked them, right? That one of the teams you were pulling for original. That was
We
Wyoming.
like
That's Wyoming because I almost went there. I got accepted and couldn't go.
Now you say screw 'em, right?
Nah, I couldn't go because of my health.
Well,
Altitude. Living in high altitude is.
the altitude.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Altitude sickness would have messed me up.
On to the end. Yeah.
That big,
Where you're 0-1, my good sir.
that big head of yours in Montana would have exploded, wouldn't it?
What do you say?
Where you're 0-1.
I'm 0-1, and I'm proud to
I said what I
say
said.
that I have jumped on the bandwagon. Not really the bandwagon, we're not that great, but I feel like I needed to come back
It's
to the
almost nice to
NFL
jump
this
on
year.
that.
Beat us this year.
Yeah. And I didn't have a chance to have a real season in college football, but the first game was the only game that mattered to Florida State this year.
Pretty much.
And after that, it was kind of like,
You
Whatever.
couldn't even join us in Knoxville.
No. So my Broncos put up a great fight. Bo Nix played great.
He did.
I'm
I
gonna
will
start-
give you that.
Putting that on the board, I guess, was my new team as we go forward. And but the Bengals won.
Well, we forgot a game.
What game? Forget.
For the third time this year,
I don't
the
think I
team from
forgot.
Seattle has gone to Chicago and won 6-3.
Oh yeah, because
The Mariners did it twice to the White Sox.
Now when did we start doing other games before we talk about our games?
I'm messing with you. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Told you.
He don't even follow the script, Jared. He don't follow the script.
Told you, Balake.
How many scripts? How many scripts have we done this now?
Someone was shitting his Wheaties this
No, I'm good. Listen to JR podcast. You tell me if I don't sound like him on a podcast.
Shit.
Stone Cold!
Shot.
It's a slobber knocker.
No, he's my coffee.
I did win some money on the Bears in the Seahawks game, so yes, I'm glad the Seahawks won.
You put money on a Bears game?
The
What
Seahawks.
better
I
thing?
bet on the Seahawks.
Okay, good. I was about to say, what is?
I said I won money. Did you not hear that?
What'd you bet? Just
Overall, my friend kickbacks. We go back and forth. But I'm winning a lot this
You
weekend.
need a bag against him more.
The Chiefs and the Texans, I know. That's what we're playing. I let him pick first. I don't ever go first. He always picks the team, and we decided I want to. If we have to pick the same team, we don't go with the best.
Chiefs and Steelers, boy, that was a snoozer.
the fighting
The
Swift.
Chiefs and Steelers. They play the Texans.
Oh, the Chiefs and Steelers played.
Texans both
Texans played Baltimore.
Yeah.
Right.
We're talking
That
about
was a
One week
snoozer.
back too far.
That
Okay.
was a snoozer too.
Yeah.
Both games were snoozers. I did wear Pittsburgh gear.
Seattle's game was a snoozer also. You see the final?
We just talked about this.
6-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the third time a team from Seattle beat a team from Chicago.
The Steelers, the Chiefs clinched the number 1 seed.
I think so.
They did.
Yes.
The Ravens to me are the one that's up and coming. They have a chance to.
I think they could do something.
I think the Ravens.
They will do
the Steelers.
something. That was my original pick.
Yes.
Weird. I think anybody can beat Chiefs. They just got lucky.
Chiefs, I
All
mean,
year.
It's gonna be Buffalo. Buffalo's won the AFC.
the Chiefs.
Sorry,
have
Crabtree.
made-
I don't have to watch.
The Chiefs have made a deal with the devil.
Yeah. It's called Taylor Swift.
You can't. How are you going to say that? We know how this goes. We were that team 5 years ago. Everybody didn't like us. Well, maybe more than that now. What, 7? Because we were. I think in the COVID was 5 now, right? COVID was 5.
4.5, yeah.
They're
Tampa.
talking about Patriots.
Oh, Patriots.
And he's the Patriot fan every time trying to get upset about the Chiefs getting called.
Right.
Come on now.
What I've been saying this for 3 years. Chiefs are the new Patriots.
Right. And they have earned it.
But see,
But
the
they're
difference between that is I didn't never mind the Patriots, but I hate the dang Chiefs.
Exactly. I think more people hate the Chiefs than they hate the Patriots.
Yeah. We got time. Let's just do the every game. Well, except for ones that really don't give a damn.
Well, I want to do the ones that playoffs.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers. You tell us about what the Buccaneers got to do to get in the playoffs.
What we got to do?
Yeah.
Just win.
Win one more game.
Just win.
Just Raiders.
The Falcons didn't eliminate themselves last night,
No.
but
They definitely.
They have
it's a
to-
guarantee they're going to make the playoffs.
They have to win against Carolina. Go Panthers this weekend. You'll never hear me ever hear this say it again.
Right.
But and then we got to beat the Saints.
If you've seen the YouTube video of the Saints franchise, you would see why I'm saying this. If it were the Falcons and Saints, I would be thinking that the Falcons would win based on the history of that rivalry.
Right.
But I think it's going to be Tampa Bay.
Okay, you want a little NFL draft insight that I think is going to happen?
Weird.
I think Shedeur Sanders is going to go to the Saints.
And it could be it'll be like a trade now.
Derek, which one is it? Derek, I get him confused.
Yeah.
He's not very good.
That'd be a big trade.
He's good. He's
A
not
lot
good
of
for that
players.
system.
And then
Saints have a top. Shedor's going to
it's
drop.
pretty decent.
Because Shedeur didn't play very well against.
No,
He's going number 1.
No, he's not.
The Philadelphia Eagles blew out the Cowboys. America wins again.
Yes.
Right.
Never screw the Eagles too.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I will say, seeing Saquon do well, it's good. It's good. I don't mind seeing it.
I was listening to Colin Cowherd today, and he said that the top 2 running backs in the NFL are Saquon and Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, no, I think it'd be
Who you-
Saquon.
Who you forgetting, man? One of the best,
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cowboys messed up there.
Right.
Jerry Jones didn't want him.
Well, Gianti's going to be his guy.
It was like
No,
Derrick Henry.
they're not smart enough.
Dalvin Cook.
They're not smart enough to do that.
It's going to happen.
I'll tell you who's an incompetent franchise. The Giants.
Yeah.
And how much longer till their GM is fired?
But they did eliminate the Colts in the playoffs.
They did.
Which is
Sure.
great.
Which is great. I will take that.
The
I told
Dolphins.
The Giants are not tanking. Giants want a high pick, but they're not going to draft a quarterback.
Right.
The reason why I'm saying is because they want Arch next year. They're going to tank next year for Arch.
Makes sense. To get
And
That's
to
what's
get the
gonna
nephew.
going back on
Because it's
Saquon-
Eli with the
Yeah.
Giants,
Yeah.
and that's his nephew. Yeah.
Right.
Going back on to Saquon, he'll play next week because it's the Giants. They're going against the Giants.
Hmm.
He
Right.
wants to break the record
Right.
against his old team.
And I think they still can get the number 1 overall seed.
Yes.
So
We can actually get the 3rd seed.
yeah.
If we win, Atlanta loses, of course, because we got to win the division.
Right.
But if the Rams, I think the Rams play Seattle.
But Seattle has nothing to play for.
Yeah, but they might just do it just to pay off the Rams.
The Dolphins beat the Browns, so the Dolphins stay alive.
Yeah.
So
Dolphins can.
we gotta win
Yes.
to get in. Well,
Right,
unless there's
overtime.
a loss.
You tie, you win.
We would. That's what I'm saying. That overtime the other day, we could have just got a tie in the overtime and made the
Yeah.
playoffs. That's why I was telling my buddy
It
Paul.
looks like Seattle's still available. So
No, there's an eight. There's an eight.
oh, they just have a better record than the Falcons. That's what.
Minnesota stays in the title hunt for the division.
That's why I
That's
never
what
see
they-
everybody's kissing Green Bay's tail and Jordan Love. They when they play.
He almost come back to win that
You
game.
want me to get the old man?
I ain't worried about Tony. Jordan, I mean, what has he done?
All he's done is give Ben.
Well, he won a playoff game last year. That's first year. What's the substitute?
Maybe the Cowgirls, sure, but
Hey, give it time. Give it
I'll
time.
give him that. But
It's
I
been Aaron
mean,
Rodgers a few years.
they just gave this dude. That's what I was thinking. Like, oh, this is the next big guy. Then they usually when they say he's the next big one, they suck.
Right. Then the Commanders beat the Falcons,
Thank the Lord.
and that helps out the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
The Commanders, I think, have a chance to make a move in the
I was
playoffs.
mad with the Falcons. I was mad at the Falcons.
Commanders should be. You know, you always.
I thought about that too,
You
but
always have that one surprise team in the playoffs.
yeah, that could be
I
them.
can, I can
That'll
see
be the
that.
Packers.
Right. No,
Then on Monday Night Football, Detroit and the 49ers, I got Detroit.
by a lot.
I wanna-
By a lot of it.
I just want to see it being 14-12 versus 14-12.
Yeah. Where is it? Tonight.
In San Francisco.
Oh, it is.
My heart is in San Francisco.
Is it? That makes sense.
Never been there.
I think it's going to be closer than people think.
I think it'd be closer.
Closer than the experts think.
I mean, I take that spread, but it's going to.
Right.
That's the experts were scared.
So next week we got games
Detroit
on.
wins by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Detroit is fired up.
Oh,
They know they got a game coming up next week. They're not looking ahead. They
Sorry,
may- they-
sorry,
they-
Brian
they-
Myers, if you're watching.
They may fake a punt or something like a dummy
Yeah.
because Brian Campbell's that kind of coach.
Dan
But-
Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
Brian Campbell.
Dan.
Campbell soup. I don't know. Whatever that was.
We got Saturday games next week. We got Sunday games next week to close out the regular season. The Ravens obviously going to go to play in Cleveland at home. That's going to be a beat down.
But
If we don't know who's playing them.
I think they need to play,
I
right?
don't know if the Ravens can go up.
No, they have to lose. If they lose and Pittsburgh wins, they're in the playoffs. They win the division.
Okay, so that
Pittsburgh's
division's
going
not
to the
done yet.
No,
Okay. So
Yeah.
then, yeah, they'll be playing.
but the Steelers play the Bengals, and I'm hoping maybe get early. I don't have to worry about Sunday if the Bengals lose to the Steelers.
No.
Go
Good.
Steelers!
Go Bengals.
Because if the Bengals lose,
You want to
who's-
see me? You want
who's
to
the
see me
fish
get the
playing?
playoffs on?
Who's playing the
See,
Jets?
Denver.
That's always.
The Fish are playing Denver, right? Or
Fish are-
Fish playing the Jets.
Jets.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're going to win that game.
You think
Miami,
You think Rodgers might pull something out of his head?
I think two of us will play. Now,
Pretty much.
then we got the Chiefs next week. I feel like if Pat Mahomes doesn't play, we're
So
going to
I heard a
playoffs.
rumor.
I'll give you a rumor.
Listen first. I heard a rumor that Kansas City might throw this game
Where are they going to throw it to?
to knock out
Denver.
to give it to let
So
Denver.
they don't have
Oh,
to
I
play.
thought he would pick the game up and throw it.
No, not play against Burrow. That's why, because
You don't want some of this.
because that's Mahomes' kryptonite.
Some of what? Your
Joe
lane?
Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is his
Joe
kryptonite.
Toole. Joe Shiesty.
He's 7-8.
But what's he against Mahomes though in the play?
He owns Mahomes.
I understand that. They're not playing Mahomes yet.
I'm just saying.
Mahomes
they
is
might.
trying. If I'm the Chiefs, I would lose this game. You don't have to face Burrow.
If I'm the Chiefs, I ain't
They're the
playing.
they have the number one seed.
He don't
Oh, I
matter.
think you're saying.
It don't
If
matter.
I'm the Chiefs, I ain't playing one of my starters this whole game.
You want a game I'm excited
Maybe a
for?
quarter.
The Falcons and Panthers.
Actually,
Go.
my dad, brother, and sister-in-law will be at that game.
Go Pansies or Panthers.
That's whatever.
I hope the Bills beat us.
I know you do.
Yeah.
They probably will.
Hey, I lose to the Bills every month.
There you go.
There we go. Didn't get it.
I got it.
The Buccaneers and
Myself.
Saints. Buccaneers need to win and make the playoffs, and
There's
they're
one
probably
game
going to win.
that matters.
Oh, Lord.
Packers, Bears.
Oh
The
my.
age-old rivalry.
Why does that matter?
Because it's Packers and Bears.
I mean,
Can the Packers go up or down?
no.
Don't think so now.
I think
They're
it's
ahead of Washington.
I think if they lose,
Well, actually, if they lose, Washington can jump them.
yeah, they won't
Well,
make the playoffs.
in seeding, yes. They're in the playoffs though. That's all that really matters to them. They got
So Washington did make playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Yes, they
Washington.
clinched last night.
Yeah.
well, it's 11-6. You'd hope.
So did Green Bay. Or Green Bay isn't.
Yeah.
There's only thing left is the
Our side.
divisions
The
basically,
North.
and the NFC
Yeah.
or AFC.
Right.
The last because the AFC East
Come down to 3
is
teams.
done. AFC West is done. AFC North is not done. And AFC
The North.
what's the other one?
West.
South.
South.
AFC South is done because Houston won that division.
Yeah. Somebody had to win that division.
Right. I mean 9-7 is still horrible. Who does
So-
Houston play? Last game.
They play the Titans.
They can't go.
Something
They can't go up or down, so they'll probably bench their people.
Then
Yeah.
the
Or at least
big,
have
big
them
game
play
next
quarter.
week is obviously the Lions and
Well,
the
yeah,
Vikings.
that'll also be a good game of the
Yeah.
night, but it's nothing better. Nothing.
The Vikings were another team I was looking at, but JJ got hurt, and I didn't think what's his name was going to be that good.
Samuel
Samuel Darnold. But I'm going to go with the Lions.
Boy, how do you feel if you're a Panthers fan?
Exactly. You had Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield on the same team.
team.
And
Right.
now look at you.
Or just think if you're a Browns fan, Baker had 5 touchdowns last week. Deshaun Watson had 5 touchdowns all season.
But that's the Browns.
And
They're not
who the
one
Browns
that-
pick? Deshaun Watson.
I could say
I don't know who
something
had-
else.
Who you got in the Lions Viking game?
Lions, Vikings.
I would say
Where is it?
Detroit.
Lions.
Detroit. Lions.
Detroit.
I like to see Minnesota get it, but I know their franchise and how they usually play.
Sorry, Ryan Burkseth again, but I think the Lions, Minnesota. has
Someone-
awesome.
You know why
Detroit.
Minnesota is purple? They choke so darn much.
Look at their YouTube channel. They also did the Saints franchise. Watch them. Those the Falcons franchise. Watch them do the Minnesota franchise. How sad that
Wait, is
franchise
it
is.
you're talking about urinating tree.
So my question is,
What?
Are you talking about urinating tree, the legacy of failure?
So I can't remember the name of it,
all right,
but you
squirrel.
can find it pretty easy.
We're
on
talking about
YouTube.
sports. So just think about it. What if, will the world explode or will it mess with the space-time continuum if it's Buffalo and Minnesota in the Super Bowl?
It would absolutely.
That's not whoever the channel has the Super Bowl. That's not what they want.
I'm just saying that's 2
Yes.
0-4 teams in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be great. Great to see.
At Buffalo.
But I guarantee one of them would have it.
I think Buffalo's going to win the Super Bowl.
All right. That's our NFL breakdown. Now, real quickly, we're going to do college basketball, which is unbelievable. There's 3 teams represented here. This is not my basketball team. He's got the best record, and they've got the second best record in this world right now. Florida State Seminoles, as they head into conference play, which I'm very excited for conference play.
I wish we could switch it with the football team.
What about
Loading.
Boston?
Loading.
Loading.
Tennessee.
I hope we don't get banned because of my socks. Sorry.
Norfolk State.
And then,
Norfolk State. What?
can you believe Carolina beat Campbell last night, William?
I'm really shocked.
I
This
did
is
it.
much.
It was a tough game.
You lost to the Cam. You lost. You almost beat. You almost did. Wait. You played the Camels.
Yeah.
I heard Camels.
It's the
I said Campbell.
Yeah,
No, it's the
Campbell.
Campbell.
Or
Campbell.
Campbell. I know.
Campbell Camels.
I know who they are.
Yeah,
Sounds like a.
I know, but I've seen it's the Camels.
And they barely
Camels.
won.
I mean, what is a Tar Heel little? So I mean,
Exactly.
Coming up this week,
I don't watch college basketball, so I don't.
I don't watch until football season.
the AC, there's no games tonight.
The tournament start. That's fine.
Oh, you barely won. You won by 16.
Okay.
Should've
We
beat by
took
way
the
more
starters
than-
out.
You should have beat by.
But I will say this. They
Careful.
found the lineup. Ian Jackson was plugged into the starting lineup last night. I think that's where he needed to be, and where he is as good as he's becoming on the Carolina basketball team. That's where he needs to be in the starting lineup. RJ Davis.
Remember, we didn't start till almost.
You okay, weirdo?
We didn't start till almost 5:30.
It is almost New Year's. You're just now figuring out your lineup.
What's the building block? Let's ask him how many national championships y'all have in basketball. Don't answer that.
8.
Yeah,
Right, you sound-
that's what you wish.
Listen to me, Blake. I love you. You sound like a Cowboy fan right now. Stop.
Well, yeah.
Stop.
Carolina can't.
Just not. Don't use the past. Use the future.
Wait, that's still
Wait,
number one.
what round did y'all go to last year?
We didn't even make it.
I'm
we
a
didn't even make it.
Cowboys fan.
All right.
You got number one though.
Just number one.
Duke got Virginia Tech tomorrow.
That's
Right,
a
that's
tough
Duke,
one.
yeah.
I always hate playing it. Oh, Auburn is losing right now to Monmouth.
It's 3
Well,
to
right. See, here you go now. Now you just come on, man.
It's 3-2 with 19 minutes left in the first half.
We play at Louisville on Wednesday night on New Year's Day.
Oh,
I got Carolina winning that game. They're going to figure out some things again. Keep figuring it out as we move along.
Oh, my uncle will enjoy that. That'll be a good start to his new year. Both his alma mater squaring up.
You got 2 alma maters.
Well,
How many
yeah,
alma maters do you have?
About 17.
Yeah.
exactly.
At least he has one. He does have one high school alma mater, Grimsley Whirlies.
Put that ring on
And
it.
then when does Florida State play this week?
Probably not.
No.
We haven't played.
Bought Tech last women's. Syracuse. We played Syracuse.
Yeah, played Syracuse.
Saturday. But yeah, look, Florida State's men are 9-4, and Florida State women are 11-2.
Yeah. The ACC Women's Conference is a
Loaded.
gauntlet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you look at all those standings, like the best team is Notre Dame, but they're not. They're
Missouri,
going to be
Missouri beat Iowa.
really.
Wow.
Oh,
Update: Missouri beat Iowa in the bowl game.
Saturday, Tennessee hosts Arkansas.
Wow.
That'll be a good one.
Go Arkansas.
That'll be a good one.
Or Nolan Richardson. Go.
Oklahoma plays Alabama on Saturday as well in Tuscaloosa, 5 versus 12.
It's my birthday.
I'm just excited for conference play. It's finally here.
Finally.
Now there's no more cupcake games. Every game matters.
Well,
You wanna make this
unless
stuff like
you played Vanderbilt.
Y'all
They actually had a pretty good record.
Kick games. Y'all played Kansas. No, that was
We had a couple.
that was Duke.
We had LaSalle. We had
Oh,
Campbell. We had another one I can't remember who we played.
I mean, it is there's not really a cupcake
All you gotta do is just make the
team in
tournament.
the ACC unless you're
If you make the
Georgia Tech.
tournament, you don't know what's gonna happen.
You never know.
Georgia
You
Tech
used to, you
60.
did kind of know, but the last 10 years, the mid-major teams have come up at the
Right.
talent level, kind of like college football
I
is
think-
starting to do.
I think the college sports is getting is probably the most competitive in any sport.
Because you have
You
the
can make
transfer
money
portal.
now.
Right. Yeah.
And you can make money.
Not everybody's going to the normal schools anymore. BYU just got the number one pick. Yeah, and BYU just got the number one recruit in the country in basketball next year. BYU.
Yeah.
They haven't done nothing in basketball ever, I don't
The
think.
Mormons.
Right.
The Storming.
I don't think he's a Mormon, though. I'm going to limb.
Probably not.
I don't think hardly any.
It's a good thing you don't have to be a Mormon to go there if you want to go there.
Let's see. In the top 25, you have Tennessee number 1, Arkansas, Alabama, Auburn 2, Iowa State 3, Duke 4, and Alabama 5.
Okay.
I think Duke is legit. I hate to say it like that,
Six.
but I really do think Duke
Five.
is going to make a run at this
The
thing.
SEC's, I mean, it's strong, but it's
Oh, Florida 6.
The SEC is probably the number one conference in
Kentucky.
basketball this
There we
year.
go. So we had the 1, 2, 5, 6.
We? Well, you're a Duke fan in
SEC.
basketball.
SEC. He likes Tennessee.
Eh,
He likes everybody.
don't let him talk you into that.
Okay, the SEC has 1, 2, 5, 6, 10, 12, 13,
They're loaded.
16, 19,
You can do that ACC.
23.
Yeah,
SEC
women are tough too. They
Speaking of-
Who is the best person in college athletics right now?
Lord,
Tennessee's athletic director, Danny White.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah, he's right.
He's
Hold on, I
absolutely
want to see his reasoning before he said
This is
this.
just, yeah, that's
This is we on top.
football. We made the
Okay.
CFP. We have the number 1 team
I agree.
in basketball, men's basketball. Both our men's and women's basketball teams are undefeated. Our softball team went to the super regionals and has the number 2 recruiting class in the country.
Wow.
Baseball has the defending national champ and the number 1 recruiting class. I mean, we are
Congratulations.
truly an everything school.
I'm
Like my dad says,
That's
except
great.
for together.
can't
okay.
disagree with it.
I got something for you. Speaking of Tennessee, Cam Newton. You hear what he said? Has nothing to do.
Cameron Burrell Newton.
Has nothing to do with Tennessee. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to talk about Cam Newton because I loathe that dude. I'm outstanding.
I can't stand anymore.
Anyway,
I like the way he dresses.
You hear what he said? Really? Okay. You heard he said it yesterday.
What he
He
said?
said that in 5 years that the WNBA will be more popular than MLB.
No.
Not so well. It depends on what the league can do.
Let me.
No,
Never know.
Okay.
no.
Well, they
No,
they add more players.
the WNBA is growing.
I know.
There's no denying.
There's 2 players within the next 3 years. It's going to be make it better.
Your girl.
Paige Beckers.
Yeah.
And the girl from USC, Juju Watkins.
Yes.
Right.
That's all I can think of, really.
Okay.
In college. I'm talking about in college right now.
Okay. And there's others
Van
as well.
Lith.
Who?
Von Lith from TCU played at Louisville.
The one that went to LSU, yeah.
Um, even name one.
The WNBA is growing.
Oh, it
No
is.
Leaps and bounds.
doubt. Do I think it'll ever pass the MLB?
No.
Not at all.
Probably not.
I can see
Probably
it
not.
passing the NBA before I can see it passing the MLB because NBA's ratings are really down.
They're second.
There are
They're
two
second
reasons.
though.
I think there are
MLB's
two
third.
reasons. I think there are two
I don't know,
reasons.
man. Ratings right now?
No.
Because you know the one game, I forgot what game it was, on Christmas Day that they had for the NFL had more
Yeah. Well, NFL
more
won't win.
betting than all
Right.
the games
NBA.
combined
Right.
in the NBA.
Yeah.
That one
Well,
game. I think it was
There's
Kansas.
two reasons.
City.
I think there was two big reasons why I think the NBA ratings are down. I watched this video on
I got one, but I think I know what you have.
politics, that
Yeah.
the players are too darn
Yeah.
political, which
Right.
I kind of agree with.
Yeah.
There's also no real stars anymore.
I mean, there is,
But they're all aging out. No,
but see, a lot of people are getting mad that every 5 seconds, 3-pointer, 3-pointer.
That's
There's-
horrible basketball, by the way.
Listen,
There was a game the other day. I think it was it Charlotte and Chicago,
I think so.
where they missed what 73 pointers?
yes.
Missed 73. So how many do you think they took?
At least 90.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, that's not the way I
that's
became a fan of the NBA.
crazy.
The NBA back in the 90s and the early
I think it's a 3-pointer contest during the All-Star break.
But not during the regular.
Not during the game.
All right.
No,
Well, there's no more big men in the game anymore, so
I know.
all can shoot.
Wemby?
So
there's a lot of big men.
Wemby?
no,
Wemby
he can
shoots a
shoot.
lot.
He's not a true big man. If he faced Patrick Ewing
There's no
dunk him
big
in
man that's going
basketball.
to stay in the paint.
You can't.
I don't care how tall he is.
You-
If he went 1-on-1 with Shaq in his prime would slam him in the goal.
Well,
Right.
Wemby's
Shaq-
this big.
Well,
Yeah.
Shaq played bully ball.
Ask Yao Ming.
You don't see bully ball.
You didn't stop Shaq.
Valid.
You see bully ball in college,
A lot.
but you don't see it in NBA.
Zach Edey.
Zach Edey, I was just about to say
And
that.
he's still he's back up in Memphis.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that other guy's really good. I've watched a couple of Memphis games. I have NBA League Pass.
I haven't watched it.
So we
NBA.
head toward the end of the podcast. We want to say one historical thing happens tonight. Me and Doug will probably can tell you more about this. Monday Night Raw is its last show on the USA Network ever.
Tonight.
If you've known,
Wow.
probably.
Well,
You never know.
Because of Netflix, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But it could, you never know, it may come back one day, but I don't think. But how long was it? Tell them how long USA and Raw have been together since
Was it
1993.
93. Okay, I was saying
And-
92, but
right.
I knew it was 92.
Wait.
Before that,
When did y'all go to Netflix?
Starting
Monday
next one,
2025.
the 6th is the first
I
Monday
did
night.
not know this.
Yeah,
I
and now you do.
I'm actually excited for it. Reason why is because it's going to go more edgy. It's going to be more.
That's what they say. Yeah, I agree with that.
I can see that.
And
I can see a
also,
lot more attitude era coming.
right. And how long has WWE been a part of USA? Since probably the beginning of USA Network.
Pretty much.
At least because Hogan was on there. Much. They were on.
USA, when USA started out, they were
Wrestling
known
Channel?
for their smut.
Yeah.
Their smut stuff they did.
Yeah.
Like Up All Night.
Oh, I know. Right after Raw.
Yeah, Rhonda Shear.
Or
Remember?
what? Yeah. But a little younger than you. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and also what was Wrestling Challenge that was on USA too?
Super WWE.
Superstars. Yeah, one of those two.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But starting, let's see. Let me get a date here. You all talk amongst yourselves.
Well, how about the test match between Australia and India?
Oh Lord.
I don't know what to talk about, but go ahead.
You said
got it.
chess?
You got the
Test.
Oh, I heard chess.
Yes.
And also, guys, we thank y'all for your participation. The
Absolutely.
last show of the new year, or the old year, sorry. The first show of the new year will be January 6th.
Yes.
Number 21, we can drink.
No, we cannot.
And the 21st.
I can.
Well,
I
our show can drink.
All right.
There you go.
January 13th will be the first. You with that date?
I'm good with that date.
Will be the first ever Crimson Mask wrestling
Crimson
podcast.
Mask.
It just rolled off the tongue. Crimson Mask wrestling podcast.
What's your idea for the show? Mine is nostalgia.
Nostalgia, but what I was thinking is just to get more viewers, we should know a little bit about what's going on today.
Are you gonna make me watch some?
And I'm
wrestling?
willing to watch that all empty wrestling. That's what they're calling out because there's nobody in the crowd. It's called the all empty
Oh.
wrestling. That's the AEW scene.
And I was a fan of that show,
Yeah.
but that story's kind of started
Right.
phasing out.
And it's like watching a circus because that's all they do is jump around. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm not saying WWE is any better. I haven't watched WWE either. I only watch WWE when it comes to like the big like Royal Rumble.
Right now, I think it's pretty important we may tune in a little bit.
Yeah.
Rock's coming back
Just so
probably
we
the Royal
can-
Rumble.
yeah.
We can kind of
Cena-
go over that.
Cena's supposed
What
to
do
come
you think?
back to Rumble.
What
I
about
think Rock might win the Rumble.
College wrestling.
That's
Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
There are
Yeah.
some great. We're making that's another list we can do. Great wrestlers,
So we're gonna do like top 10, top 5,
which I
lists.
love doing top stuff.
And then we're gonna have people that watch give suggestions for top 10
Yes.
lists, stuff like that. And then
You'll have guest hosts of indie wrestlers and one
Hopefully.
referee. one of my favorite referees, Brian
Try to
Myers.
get Brian Myers on here, and then we'll do money wise, see if we can get some indie wrestlers on here. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, and then we'll be promoting local wrestlings. I've already got the okay for some of
This man will be at RWA Wrestling. When's the
Yes.
next show?
We don't know yet. It's either going to be
In January.
they switched it
Oh.
because of they're doing a Martin Luther King Day thing for at that place. It's either going to be the week before the Super Bowl. It's either going to be the week before the Super Bowl or the week after the Super Bowl.
All right. Sounds
Just
good.
let me know.
Will you? Close us out.
As always, we are so thankful for you guys. We are so excited for us to be doing the Crimson Mask. And we wish you guys a very happy new year. Many years of happy and healthy. And we will see you guys in 2025.
Yeah, I ain't doing no more shows in 2024, William. I'm done.
What?
Are we doing another show in 2024 or no?
We are not. This is all. Don't make.
Hey.
I'm breaking the full play. This is getting ridiculous.
Right, Sandy and Sims.
Oh, we gotta say at the end, go what, go what, and go what?
Go Vols!
Oh, yeah.
You do it.
Go Tar Heels.
Yeah.
And Broncos.
Screw the Gators.
Going home.
We will see y'all in a week.
Just